Hello, it is Adam. You might one day know me as Shocker on Arena. I am here to record my first ever YouTube draft for Magic the Gathering. I've been playing Magic the Gathering for a long time, almost 10 years, and I've been following it for a while, and I know plenty of other online content creators who record draft, but I like to draft. I think I'm pretty good at it, and I want to share how I do and hopefully entertain people with that as well. So let's go right into it. Let's do a premiere draft of Outlaws, and let's begin. I guess I'm excited to see how this goes. Let me know your thoughts on the videos, any advice for what you'd like to see to make content better, and see, I'm excited for Arena Open this weekend. Hope that I've cashed a couple Arena Opens, but not recently. Got close on WoW, and then that fell apart, so we'll see. I like OTJ. I think I've done pretty well at OTJ, but I know that competition, especially last month in the mythic bracket, was fierce, so I know that plenty of other people are strong. Yeah, I've been drafting on Arena for a long time. I've been pretty consistently mythic ranked. I've gotten into the top 10, so we'll see if I try to make this a race to number 1 or something like that. Okay, so this is our first pack, and it is good. It's good in green and black, which are the two best colors in this format. Vraska the Silencer is strong. 3/3 Death Touch. Makes treasures. You have to have the mana. You can get some good ETBs. I like it. Free Strider Lookout. It's just one color. I don't know if I want to commit to green-black. Easy to get crimes, ramp off your deserts. Not fantastic. Not a bomb, but strong. Stubborn Burrow Fiend. Also good. 2-mana creature. It can become its own army, because if you just crew it consistently, it gets big. A couple other good green and black cards. The real question is Vraska or Free Strider Lookout. Vraska. I like the ETBs. I like being able to exile their stuff, but I'm going to stick with just green for now. Free Strider Lookout. Wow. Okay, how bold do I feel to go? Free Strider Lookout will fetch me the lands, right? The lands I need to play Cruel Ultimatum? No, probably not quite. I don't need more lands from At the Frontier. Explosive Derailment, good removal. Lone Shark, not bad. Make Your Own Luck, good card draw. I want the value of Make Your Own Luck, but I think I need to exercise more caution and take Patient Naturalist. Don't know if blue will be my next color. Don't even know if I'll get good splashing for blue. Probably, you'd think, with the two, but let's exercise good sense at this point. Okay, well, that's why I didn't take Vraska, go black, or blue in the previous packs, because I think I could take a Snakeskin's Veil. Snakeskin's Veil is a good card. You want one, at least. There's a lot of removal in this format. The decks you play without removal are a lot more variants, so people like to play removal. It's good to have a cheap way to counter that. I think the better card is Gila Courser. It's pretty easy to get an attack in with this. Exile a card, and sometimes you get multiple. I'm not convinced I'm going to go into red, though, so I wouldn't blame you if you take Gila Courser, but I'm going to take the fact that I know I'm in green. Let's have a Snakeskin Veil. Okay. Interesting. This is not going 3 picks in, but so far I've seen an option to go into every other secondary color. This pack, best 2 cards are Prairie Dog and Mystical Tether. I don't have any removal yet, so it could be an incentive to go for Mystical Tether, but I think Prairie Dog's pretty strong, actually. I'm always very annoyed when I'm playing against them, and I think Green-White is strong as well. So, yes, I'm passing up removal, but I think between Green and White, there are plenty of opportunities to get removal. Okay. Here's another choice between 2 to 4 cards. I could go Creatures, Rise of the Varmints, or, Wide and then this is Tall, Dance of the Tumbleweeds. I could also take a land. I could give myself an opportunity to go Splash or Crime Land on the white. Could take Conduit Pylons. I think I'll go Rise of the Varmints for now. I think it's the strongest card. I'm not passing anything too bad, but we'll keep that one open in the sidebar. Oh, okay. Another Ankle Biter, but I think those come around enough. Lonely Arroyo, solid card. I think Repulse is really strong. I haven't really committed to my second color. I think there are enough tokens enter an instant speed interaction that Repulse carries its weight. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna take a Bant rare, especially one that doesn't do a ton. I think Betrayal at the Vault is solid. My problem with it is sometimes you struggle to get to 6 mana, sometimes you struggle to have the creature around that you want to deal damage with, but I think Free Strider, Lookout, and Patient Naturalist, I'm not too worried about making it to 6 mana at this point, so let's take the strong green card. I don't want the blue cards. I don't want the white card. I'm not gonna splash for blue-red, the regular red. I don't think Bandit's Hall is the move. I guess I'd take Wanted Griffin, though I'm not. No, I think Wanted Griffin's so mediocre. I'll take the Bandit's Hall in case I do end up going with a much more 5-color deck. Okay, Thunder Lasso's away. I don't know how aggressive I am yet. And Sterling Keeper, Take Up the Shield, those are good. Wrestle Dancer's meh, or Pillage meh. But Thunder Lasso's a good aggressive card that commits crimes every turn. So I'm going to take it for now. We'll see. I don't like going blue-green. I've been burnt in the past going blue-green. But I think the best card in this pack for what I already have is either Lone Shark, Conduit Pylons, or Eroded Canyon. And the fact that Deserts wield this weight means I'm not worried about picking up Deserts next turn. Okay, red cards are fine. I'm not going red. I'm going to take the white. I might. We'll see. I'm pretty inclined to keeping in green. We'll take the rare for gems. Pretty inclined to keeping in green. My white and blue feel roughly equivalent, or at least close enough that whatever future cards I see of one color or the other is the direction I'm interested in going for them. I guess I'll take the Wingsmith. It's not 0% to play it. I don't think I'll play Boombox. Okay, another Abika. It's like, I didn't need the first, I don't need the second. Probably gonna go with Stable Master. As usual, I think black and green are the best colors. Murder's great, Redstein's great. I'm not quite ready to ditch my blue and white though. Phantom Interference is fine. Sentry is fine. But Stable Master, it's a 2/2 with reach for 2. That's decent enough. It can ramp me or double ramp and fix for mounts. I don't have any mounts yet, but I'd like to get one. Thunder Lasso. What does Thunder Lasso want? I guess Prairie Dog is good. Make your lifelinker bigger. Get in. How many creatures do I have? I don't really have a lot of mill yet. Self-mill for Rise of the Varmints. I have a single Patient Naturalist. Let's see, anyone in the draft? Nope, I'll go back. Okay, this is probably a pretty easy Spinewoods Armadillo. I like Hard Bristle Bandit a lot, ramp and fixing. I like Gem Lightfoot a lot. Card draw on a solid body. Trained Airings to get a creature, a mount, and a solid 2-drop. Archmage's Charm if you are in main blue. I mean, it's a good card, but I'm not in main blue. But I'm going to take the Armadillo. 6 mana for a 7/7 reach ward. Very strong. Color fixes if you need it. No reason not to take it. Back-to-back Ariette. Okay, now I think I'm going to take the Desert. Again, I still don't know if I'm going to be blue or white. There seems to be more blue in this pack, but I want Crimes for the Free Strider Lookout. I want Fixing in case I'm playing or splashing blue. I think Metamorphic Blast is a great card. I think it's underpicked. I used to see this pretty late go around, but I don't think it's better than the Desert at this point. Okay. Do I want Bandit or Naturalist? And currently the best Bandit thing is the Armadillo with Lone Shark as a distant second. But I think if I play the Naturalist, then with 2 mill cards, 1, I'm going to find land pretty easily. 2, I'm getting more interested in Rise of the Varmints. So, Tumbleweed Rising is a lot of 2 and 3 power creatures, unless I can spike it for the Armadillo, but I'm in green, so that can become bigger. Or I take a mediocre white card, or take a blue instant speed crime with not a lot of rogues. I'm still not 100% convinced I'm going to end up in blue. I don't think the white's that great, and I would play 1 Tumbleweed. So we'll take that for now. I don't like Razzle Dazzler in blue-green. I don't like Bovine Intervention that much. Let's take the Keykeeper. Crab or Djinn is what I'm thinking. Djinn is nice to actually have a creature that can win you the game. Crab is nice to loot away excess lands. I'm leaning towards Crab here. I feel like you can find top end later. We'll take the fall. Instant speed crime. I play Phantom Interference. I don't love blue-green. Don't love that I'm getting drawn into this lane, but I'm not going to take the ramp spell. I don't need ramp at this point. And Phantom Interference is solid. Good on 2. Good on 5. You know, I feel like I've even gotten some very late counters with Phantom Interference. Okay. I'm going to take the Charm. I might not play it. I might not have enough blue going on to support it, but I think Thunder Thief's pretty replaceable, and Ariette would just be a rare draft. So let's take Archmage's Charm because I might play it, and Jailbreak Scheme as well. Should I take Phantom Interference? Phantom Interference. Probably Phantom Interference. I'd play 2. I don't want to play too much more than 2. Okay, Bonnie Paul. No bomb rare for blue-green, but a pretty good rare for green. We'll take Ornery Tumblewag. I still theoretically could go into green-white. We'll see. Miriam strong. I don't have that many mounts, but definitely taking the Tumblewag out of that pack. Ooh, that's nice. Sandstorm Salvager, card I've not gotten yet, but I mean, 3 mana for a 1/1 and a 3/3 is solid enough on its own, and the fact that it makes every creature token you control bigger, makes your golem bigger. I don't have creature tokens yet. If I play the elemental, Tumbleweed Rising I do, and Wrath of Varmints would pump all of them at once, although I don't know if I'm getting there on creatures. We'll see. Yes, I'm going to take the Sandstorm Salvager. If Deepmuck Desperado was Mill Yourself, still probably wouldn't want it. I'll take my third Patient Naturalist. I can splash very well now. I can feel good playing Wrath of the Varmints because I'll mill creatures. I feel like I'll have no trouble getting my blue mana. Okay, fourth Patient Naturalist or Emergent Haunting. Emergent Haunting is good, but I do think I play fourth Patient Naturalist, and yes, I could mill my Rise of the Varmints, but I could also fill my graveyard with creatures. 4 Patient Naturalists. It's very patient. If it wasn't mid-pack 3, I'd feel pretty good now. I can play any bomb rare that I find. As it is, though, what do I play? I'm not plotting enough for Doc Arlock. Could take the Hard Bristle Bandit, but my top end is a little slim. I could go for one of these and just play 1 white land and try to fetch it. Buried in the Garden. Do I have any removal? I'm low on actual factual removal, so let's take Buried in the Garden. And I guess try to double spell a couple of times with Razzle Dazzler. We'll see if Buried in the Garden gets there. Maybe I should have taken Hard Bristle Bandit. We'll see. Oh, I'm very happy to take Spinewood's Paladin. Land Destruction deck isn't that supported. And that's a solid card. Do I want... In case I splash, this is good. And I'm not too worried about my mana. Archmage's Charm is the only early play I have that is color intensive. I'm not going to play Fleeting Reflection. Probably won't, but it's the only thing out of that deck. Ooh, I'll take a Stop Cold. I'm low on removal. This does the trick. Okay. Scheme, Interference, Repulse, Betrayal, Stop Cold. Okay, do I take Seize the Secrets now? Just a classic divination, because I don't have that many crimes going on in my deck. Okay, I probably won't splash, just Buried in the Garden. So the question is, what do I want? Wow, I really was ready to play green, 5-color splash, whatever, but I don't even feel like I saw bombs of any particular color. How are we doing for Rise of the Varmints? 13? Not great, not horrible. I don't really have another creature I would want to play. Take the Fall is a crime, end card draw. Actually, and this is maybe bold, I am going to play 16 lands. I have just 1 Mana Dork, but I have 4 Patient Naturalists, and my curve is pretty low overall. Spider's Armadillo if I need to ditch something. Yeah, so we're kind of depending on Rise of the Varmints. Well, what are my win cons? Armadillo, Paladin, Rise of the Varmints, Salvager, Tumblewag. Not a ton, but not nothing. So let's play Do I want to play Tumbleweed Rising? Do I want to play 2 Crimes, both of which cycle, help me draw cards if I'm missing lands, maybe win combat, maybe trigger the lookout? I think I want to play 2 Crimes. Let's see how this goes. Deck's in, what? Deck is in 40 cards. Oh, somehow I got rid of too many lands. Okay. 16 land, 9 forest, 9 island, blue and green sources. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, this is my first YouTube video. I know the script. If you're enjoying this, like and subscribe. I have no expectations anyone will even see this, but if you do watch it and you don't feel like liking or subscribing, if you want to leave a comment and say like, hey, I watched the video, here's what I liked, here's what I didn't like, that'd be cool. You know, engagement is fun, not just tossing my voice into the void. I'm gonna keep it. I have 16 lands and 5 in this hand, but I have both colors. Okay, I have 16 lands, I've drawn 6 of them, 10 lands left in 32 cards, but that's magic for you. They might be holding up the counter spell, so that's fine. I'm not gonna not play Stable Master into 2 open mana at this point in the game. Could have Desert Stew, could have Phantom Interference. Those are the only things I care about. Could have a Shoot the Sheriff, but I don't mind if they shoot the Sheriff Stable Master. Desert Stew. Ooh, Tyrant Scorn. Okay. I'm going to now be a little cowardly. I think they have removal, murder mana. So I'm going to play the Patient Naturalist. If this gets countered or killed, that's fine. I know Free Strider Lookout is has more power, has reach. Oh no. Well, there goes my Rise of the Varmints. But it really feels like they have removal. And I have no crimes yet to commit for Free Strider Lookout. Murder? Take the fall. Oh, that's not what I thought it'd be. The treasure does ramp me to Spinewood's Armadillo. That's not negligible. Ooh, Archmage's Charm. Well, oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Oh, it's green because of the activated ability. They're tapped out. Do I care about countering Jennifer's Fall? Not really. Like, yes, if I could, but I'd rather play the Free Strider Lookout while I have the chance. I wish I had any of the Snapcaster, Snapshot, whatevers, but I can't. Once I mill Rise of the Varmint, it's gone for good. Oh. I think I accidentally hinted I had Phantom Interference because of the pause. That's more likely than Armadillo, but okay, what do they have? Consuming Ashes? Could have Consuming Ashes. Repulse. Good, not great. And if they didn't draw land, and I can resolve Spinewood's Armadillo with no counter fear, that's great. Okay. Turn 5, 7/7 reach, ward 3. Feel like that's gonna hold them back for a turn. Next turn, look out, hold up Archmage's Charm. Might be drawing. Ooh. Well, I would have preferred to counter that, but beggars and choosers. Okay. I'm not gonna attack because I don't want my blocks. Maybe I should have attacked. But I'll attack in a turn when I can hold up counterspell and take the fall. Take the fall gives something -4, -0. That'll be good value, but I probably want to use that when they attack with Jin of Fool's Fall and eat it with my Free Strider Lookout. Otherwise, I could just let him attack for free with Rotting Sphinx. Rictus Robber? It's a good card. Oh, I could steal the Harrier Strix. I don't think I want to. But I could gain control of a non-white permanent with mana value 1 or less. That's interesting. Let's attack with the Armadillo. Expect him to jump, yeah. And in between Archmage's Charm and Take the Fall, I feel pretty good about being able to win this combat. Problem is, something dies, Rictus Robber, they get a 4/3 and a 2/2, even if it's just, oh, I'm gonna counter that. Counter target spell. No Hollow Marauder. Paladin, sad to see go. Salvager, sad to see go. Even Crab wouldn't have been the worst on this board. Oh, that's so bold. They're playing it before a creature died? They're not attacking? Wow. That's wild. I've drawn a lot of lands. I know I've milled cards, but I'm looking at 10 lands, and in my top 19 cards, that means there's 6 lands in the bottom, and I milled 3 of these, so it's a lot of land. I am going to attack with the Armadillo, but it dies if they block with everything. Is that worth it to kill Jin of Fool's Fall and Rictus Robber? Yes. Yes, I'll draw a card. We'll see. That's worth it, I think. They could block with everything, and I'm not going to kill just the Sphinx. But I think this is a fine deal. I need to draw a removal spell for the Sphinx. That I know, but I can. I have removal. Okay, let's just cycle this. Gain 3 life, gain a land, draw a card. Although, there might be no land. Oh, there's a lot of land. Okay, Betrayal. Oh, I need a big creature. I don't have many of them. Stop Cold, that's also on the bottom of my library. May as well take the Desert. Betrayal and Stop Cold are on the bottom of my library. And then a bunch of other good cards. That's two lands on the bottom. Okay. Lone Shark. Well, maybe I should have kept a spell in hand? No. This feels like I made the right play. But I will hold Lone Shark until I find another creature. Spell. Any spell. I have 3... I have 9, I have 11 lands, and I have 2 are on the bottom. So in 17 cards... Okay, I'm not worried about Spring Splasher. Ooh! Oh, that's the best thing I could have drawn. Yeah, for a given. Razzle Dazzler works well with Lone Shark. It gets the counter and it casts as a spell cast beforehand. Lot of land. Well, I might die to Rotting Sphinx. Yep. Might die to Rotting Sphinx. But it's a good card. That's what happens. I have removal. I could have killed it instead of Fool's Wall and Rictus Robber. That feels like it's such bad value. They can attack with the String Splasher to get Jailbreak Scheme. I guess they could have known I had a counterspell, but I feel like the move would have been to play it for full cost. So what does it mean that they didn't do it for full cost? I don't know. They might have something in hand. They might have a counterspell in hand. Ooh, did forget about Tumblewag. Oh, and if they have a counterspell, then I get to counter it, and then I get to put a token on the Phantom Interference. Nice. Oh, I guess technically I should let them do their surveilling first, because they think it's going to resolve, and then counter the spell. That's a tiny edge. Good to play properly. What the? Have I seen any red lands? What? Oh, one. Okay. If they have removal, I'm in bad shape. They have... Well, I gotta go for survival. So we'll pump up the Spirit, and then pump up the Spirit again, and it'll keep me alive against the Sphinx. I'm kind of planning on them having no interaction for a while, but it's possible. They are a blue-black crime deck, but it's possible. I don't think I want to play Patient Naturalist at this time. Let's keep that as something to discard. It'd be nice if I could make Tumblewag big and saddle it up, but I'm not at that point yet. I needed to make... Okay, if they have no removal, unlikely as it is, things are somewhat stable. Again, no removal. I like their sleeves. Spirit can hold back the Sphinx. They won't attack with their other Spirit because I can just eat it. I'll go to 4. Okay, I don't love that. Oh, they could have Desert Stew. If they have Desert Stew, they have Desert Stew. That's unfortunate, but I can't take the fall. Oh. I mean, sure. I could have soaked up more damage, but that's about as fine as interaction can get. What am I hoping to draw? Oh no. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's nice. So here it's gonna keep me alive a turn, you know, and that's better than nothing. I'm going to make their original Sphinx, the more expensive one, go to the top of their library, and then I think I'm going to make the Tumblewag unblockable and have it double the Spirit tokens counters. Cancel. Oh, it did not tell me that I had the wrong modes. I did investigate that one. Counter on you. You go to the top of your library. That was confusingly done. Okay. Like I said, I have 12 lands on the battlefield, 2 on the bottom of my library, so only 2 lands in the top 10 cards. I don't want to mill. land cards when I don't need to. I know what they're drawing. I don't think they have removal. Ooh, I will saddle the Naturalist. I will... What do I put the counter? I'm going to double the counters on you. But maybe I make Ornery Tumblewag. Let's see, I can make it 5, make it... It becomes a 4. It becomes a 6. So I want a 6/6. Hits them to 11. Or do I want a huge flyer? I don't know. What are my odds towards winning? I don't think I can draw Betrayal at the Vault anymore. A 6/6 Tumblewag has 4 counters on it, then becomes a 10/10. That's still not good enough. Guess let's make a huge flyer. I don't know where exactly I'm gonna go with it, but what are my outs? What are my draws? Phantom Interference keeps me alive. Whatever the Bandit, gain 3 life, keeps me alive. Another interactive spell? Oh, wasn't expecting that. Huh. I wonder what they have, why they would do that. Because the only point of doing this is committing a crime. Mailing a Desert Stew. But now you... Oh, awesome. That keeps me alive. Now you have to block if I attack with a big spirit. Okay, so I'm going to attack with these 3. Oh. But you could block any of... No. I'm going to saddle up. If I double the counters, this becomes 14. So you have to block the spirit. So I'm going to saddle here. I'm going to let counter go on the Lone Shark. I'm going to attack with both these. Make that you have to chump this. And I could play the Patient Naturalist. I guess at this point I should. And now I can slow down the spirit. Oh wow, that was phenomenally lucky. Okay, surveil what? Patient Naturalist into the graveyard. I mean, Phantom Interference wouldn't have been the worst thing to have, but what can stop me? I don't know what stops me at this point. They didn't have unblockable. They have something. I am going to block you. I don't know what you have. And then I'm going to take the fall on the spirit. If they have tried and true counterspell, it stops it. But that's a rare. And this. Corrupted Conviction. Unfortunate Accident. Ooh, that's good. Snakeskin Veil. Ugh. Too little, too late. Okay. I think I'm dead now because I didn't attack more aggressively last turn. That's tough. I should have been more aggressive. What can I do? I can make this 5. No. Let's see. They're going to block here. Let's attack with everything. I don't have enough. But no, I'm 1 short. Oh, that's frustrating. Because I deal 9 damage and I could deal 10. Okay. I should have been more aggressive on that 1 turn. Should have attacked with 1 more, but I didn't want to die. Actually, they had removal. So if I hadn't... I get back 2 blockers? 2 ground blockers? Yeah, I get back 2 ground blockers. But had I only kept back 1 ground blocker, they would have just killed it. And I would have been dead there. So, I played my outs. I just got not even lucky. I just, lost fair and square. What else would I even have drawn? I don't even know. I guess I would have gotten to my top end. Okay. Yep, shake it off. Played that one about as well as I could have. I guess I could have played 1 turn earlier. A Patient Naturalist? I don't know about that one. Well, this is nice. Having Rise of the Varmints in hand feels like I have a good chance at resolving this on the impactful turn I want to. Futility. That's harsh. That's harsh, opponent. Let's make things not futile. I will... Against a green deck, green-black. Yes, with no plays at this point, I'm going to hold up Phantom Interference. Getting the crab online. They can't attack. They could pull out, but I'm going to hold up Phantom Interference. Next turn, I'll Patient Naturalist. Yeah. I mean, pretty much anything that we were going to counter, but I would have played Stable Master last turn. Cool, we'll take the island. Next turn, I'll do Crab and Stable Master. Oh, nice. Well, even when it's played at sorcery speed, Colossal Rattle Worm is a good card. I need to draw cards. I don't know what, but I need to draw cards. Oh, I guess I could have taken a forest and then hold open Snakeskin Veil in case they have a combat trick. Plotting Alchemist? Nope. Nope, just making big creatures and I'm not blocking. Dang, I am being run over. That's tough. Well, yeah, even when it's not flashed out, turns out that it's a good card. Okay, let's Razzle Dazzle, play a Canyon Crab, and keep open Snakeskin Veil. Should have played Stable Master actually, but it's fine. It's fine. Desert's Dew, okay. Not today. They probably have another interactive spell. I have 2 cards in hand. I mean, green-black has a lot of interaction, but it's not impossible they won't. Ooh, that felt pretty good. I want to plot Rise of the Varmints, but I think the better move is just to play Stable Master, miss out on my double spell equity on Razzle Dazzler because I want to hold up Archmage's Charm. Will I draw two? Not this turn. Okay, I'm happy enough to loot. Plot, sorry. But I will draw and discard the island, keep the oasis because I could get my... Who do I have? Just the one that likes... The one card, the 3/3 that likes crimes, I guess, but is what it is. What is the danger right now? It's my other problem with playing green is it goes slow. It plays a lot slower. Okay, I will eat the Owl Alchemist because that's more threatening. Chump or bounce off the Bristleback Sentry, and then Rattleworm. Is there a better way to do this? Potentially. I could double block here. Well, the question is, do I want to... I don't care about... I could block this with these two, and I'd only risk losing Patient Natural, Razzle, but I want to keep Razzle Dazzler. I'm not explaining myself well, but this is how I'm blocking. I don't mind creatures dying, because I have Rise of the Varmints. And I still have my token grower. Okay, what's it gonna be? If nothing, like I could make the Canyon Crab bigger, or have it trade with the Bristleback Sentry, but I don't think that's the move. If nothing, I'll just take it. If they make Razzle Dazzle, well, if they do something that uses most of their mana, then great, easy decision for me. If they do something that leaves open mana, it's Consuming Ashes, I'll counter. You know, the, whatever, make a Mercenary Murder, I'll counter. Regular Murder, I'll counter. Unfortunate Accident, that's the make a Mercenary Murder. So they're holding open, whatchamacallit. I've cast it, so I should know what it is. Snakeskin Veil. Otherwise, they would have paid properly to make an extra mercenary. So we will counter target spell. And if they want to Snakeskin Veil Rattleworm, they get no extra benefit. Owl Alchemist, it trades with Razzle Dazzler. I'm fine with that. Great. These trade, you kill. I now have 4 creatures in the yard. Oh. I was like, if I have Sandstorm Salvager, the token grower, then I'll play him out. And I do. So let's play you out. Let's play you out. And let's keep Desert in hand because I do have the land pinger. Bristleback Sentry. I know I could take 3, attack with the crab, get in 2 more damage, but I'd rather not. And I know I was too passive last game, and that's why I lost. Maybe at some point I could have been more aggressive, but let's say they get a ping desert now. I'm at 4. I don't want to have to chump with something that can get bigger. Do I have lethal yet? No, not on board. Ooh, Spinewood's Paladin? Dope. I do like life gain. I will swing with just the 3/3. Maybe that's a mistake. Yeah, that's way too passive. Sorry, I don't want to make stupid mistakes on video, so instead I'm making the other class of stupid mistakes, which is I should have just attacked with all of these, because they need to charge up another time to even be able to kill the Bristleback Sentry. Okay, so that was stupid. So I could have had them at 5. Yeah, obviously that would have been a better move. I felt pretty good about my chances there, but that was totally a mistake. Okay, 1-on-1. Finding my digital groove being recorded. Let's see if we can't make some games go quickly. I feel like I've played arena games and like back and forth games in like 5-6 minutes. Even in this format, I feel like I've had some quick games, but blue-green is a slow color pair. That's tough. There's not much you can do when you are 2-for-1 value oriented. I guess the use of having a face cam is when you're silent, they know you're still there. Otherwise I'm just waiting silently. Okay, I'll keep this. I will lead on the desert. I will... Ooh, are they aggressive? I'll play Razzle Dazzler to play. Ooh, yeah. Do I still want to lead on the desert, knowing I have the ping creature, knowing I have my 1-2-3 land plays? I actually don't. I feel like I should be able to play this on turn 3 without much issue. I'm lucky they don't have a 2-drop. Of course they have a 2-drop. Wow. Well, we talked about 5-minute games, and that might be it. Razzle Dazzler doesn't work well on this board. Let's... see if we can't counter something they play. Are they going to plot a Wolverine? I think that's the most common. Ooh, Prickly Pear. I'll counter that. Prickly Pear and plotting Wolverine. I think those are the most common red turn 2 plays. Let's see what's on top of my library. Yep, I can get rid of another forest. I'm not going to play Razzle Dazzler. Again, I want to play that on a turn where I can double spell. I need to remove the Omen Port Vigilante. I don't know how I'm going to, but if I don't, I'll be in trouble. Nurturing Pixie? For what? Demonic Ruckus? I'm not opposed to countering Demonic Ruckus. I guess you'll plot it? Yeah, why wouldn't they plot it? Patient Naturalist. I'm not going to play it this turn. I will play the desert just in case. I'm not going to play it this turn because I want to hold up and counterspell again. Because then I want to Razzle Dazzle and Patient Naturalist in the same turn and have 2/2/3s which can block the Vigilante. Then the turn after that I can Armadillo. they could have just ruckused up the Vigilante if I had a blocker on the way. Well, they're doing a good job of playing around counterspell, but I think I've not been subtle about keeping open counter mana. Okay. Razzle Dazzler as my first spell. Wonder what they have. For 2 mana, I don't know what interaction you have in red white that I'm worried about at the moment. Oh, I guess I would have liked a treasure. No, that's fine. Let's see. Iron Fist Pulver. Ooh. That's gonna be a lot of damage. That was good by them. Did they know? They probably knew. They probably had that play set up. Double Spell commits a crime, puts me to 8. Oh, that was a mistake. Maybe not a mistake. That's not what I would have done. And I'm happy that they did that because it gives me a chance. Armado next turn, they could, well, I'm like very worried to them double spelling at all one more time. But yeah, I think I have a chance. Whereas I would have had to, I would have been worse off. Okay, as long as they can't double spell, they can hit me down to 2. Then I can Phantom Interference to make a blocker. I mean, it's not great. They can just hold their spells in hand. Yeah, this is why I don't like blue-green. I gotta stop drafting blue-green. Oh, do they have Destroy? I mean, if they have Destroy, target blocking creature, then, you know, it was game over for me anyways. Rush through? Ride through? Ride down. I think it's ride down. We'll see. We'll see when it resolves, but I think it's ride down. Ride down it is. Okay. Well. What am I? 1 and 2? Not the best record. This is how it went the last time I drafted blue-green. Okay, I guess lesson 1, just don't draft blue-green. That's my worst performing color pair. Even red-blue I do better with. So, it's my note. Unless you get really clear signals, throw from the saddles, clear shots, Bonnie Ball, I gotta stay away from it. Let's see, game 4. Not out of it. Down, but not out. Guess not many people are playing Magic at Friday afternoon. That's fair. To each their own. Okay, this is a good hand. We'll wait on the desert. Turn 2, Stable Master. Turn 3, one way or another, we will play the Tumblewag. Depending on their colors, it'll decide who I buff up. Red is removal. Damage-based removal. If I could get the Tumbleweed big in time. White has Exile and Destruction. Okay. So let's buff up the Intrepid Stable. Ooh. Actually, let's hold open a counter spell. Yeah, we're gonna make Tumblewag big. And then we can counter if they try to kill it. And then I can make it too big for anything. Well, they still have the white removal spells, but can block their red like maybe I shouldn't counter this, but it's a good card, and I know it's a good card. What do I want? Do I want a 3/3? I want a blue land. Yeah, I want a blue land, and I'm tapping it. Okay, well, I don't get a blue land. If I make you 4/6, if I make you 6, then the only thing that can deal with it is the white damage-based removal. Or, not damage-based removal, rather. Because red can't deal 6 for less than 5 mana. They could have it, but if they spend their whole turn removing the Ornery Tumblewag, that's fine. I'd rather it be 6 than have a 4/4 and a 3/3. There we go. It turns out all you need is 2-drop on turn 2, 3-drop on turn 3, still manage to hold up Counterspell, and take it home. Okay, 2-2. I would like to make it to the 4-win, make your money back mark. With this deck, if I win the next game and I'm 3-3, I won't shake my fist at the heavens, at the very least. Good hand, in that there's a lot of good cards, but a mulligan in that I don't have enough lands. Okay. If I was real bold, I would ditch a forest. I'm on the play. Animators take the fall, but I'm not that bold. I'm not that bold. Wow. My opponent is, though. They are quick to the punch. Red has the deal 2, has deal 3, has deal 4, has deal 5, has deal 6. Red can deal a lot of different types of damage. So playing the Tumblewag kind of just depends on if they're tapped out or not. I will counter the Mind Raider. On my next turn, I think because it is so easy to kill Tumblewag, if they kill Tumblewag, what, Sandstorm Salvager is my next play? I think I'm gonna, what, if they have Explosive Derailment, if they have like Thunder Salvo, they need a double spell, and that's hard with 3 mana. If they have Explosive Derailment, I actually want them to use it up now. Do I? I could have played Sandstorm Salvager and they could have just held mana. Yeah, I think that was the right play. I don't know, but I think that was the right play. I mean, I could have played Patient Naturalist. But I do want to get the advantage. I want Ornery Tumblewag to start rolling. Okay. Let's have my Archmage Charm mana up. This is colorless, great. And if they have another Explosive Derailment, you know, so be it. But I made him use up 1. So Vola? What the fudge? Oh well. Unfortunately, this becomes a 4/4, and I need to be a 5/5 to kill Selvala. Ooh! Less unfortunately, this is a 7/7 with Ward, and that's a great target for a Vault Betrayal. I will kill Selvala. They can make 8 mana currently. So they can probably play their whole hand. And if not their whole hand, 2 creatures and get 2 mercenaries. Could be worse. I mean, maybe they play something even better. I have to... Yeah. I think Iron Fist Pulverizer is more of a threat than even a large Vengeful Townsfolk. Taiwakin's good, and I've won games fireballing Taiwakin, but let's just do this while I can. Spenwar's Armadillo on Selvala on Iron Fist Pulverizer. Keep my forces back. I will. Hope they don't have too many ping deserts. I had to get rid of Selvala because I can't let them make too many mercenaries. Ooh, Phantom Interference. That's dope. Let's Patient Atros to find a land. Land found. Now, do I have Razzle Dazzler? Reasons I would want to hold back for double spelling? Yeah, I do, and it doesn't... I'm not attacking. Ooh, nothing. I feel like they should have sacked their Reckless Lackey. Draw a card, make Vengeful Townsfolk bigger. Oh no. Sage Ghost Security. Big. Could have played it that turn, actually, which may have been better. I don't know. Well, now I want to play Intrepid Stable Master. Well, they might know I have Phantom Interference, but it's a little fine. Ooh, Jailbreak Scheme on Vengeful Townsfolk. Is that the way to go? That feels like the way to go. Make a big unblockable Spinewood's Armadillo. I think this is the move. I'm tapped out, but they only have one card in hand. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 3 wins. 3 wins. That's 1,000 gems of the 1,500 spent. Do I have a shot at 4? I think I do. I think I might just have a shot at 4. This is stuck on the ready screen. Okay. Let's restart. Uh-oh. Go to Finder. Force quit. Oh no. You get to see I play Civilization. Load this back up. Does that happen for anyone? I feel like it used to happen a ton more, but I still like not uncommon a couple times a week to have Arena freeze like that. And I can't use the store. I don't know what's going on there, but I can't buy any gems or anything from the store. It doesn't load. Like it'll just stay in the store waiting for something to respond for hours. Yeah, I don't know what's on there. What's up with that? I will... I think I have to bot to graveyard that. Because I have no creatures in hand. It's a long way from being useful. Tough. It's one of my win cons. But long way from being useful. Well, they can't commit a crime. That's nice. Are they gonna plot, take the fall? Okay. Well, the bad news is they know I have hand of interference. The good news is it's not like there's anything else I could do. I might take the fall next turn just to draw. Yeah, plot that Wolverine. Oh no. I see why I can't tap the way I wanted to tap. Well, that's my mistake. Yeah, I could have been holding up Snakeskin Veil this turn. Okay, that's just my little mistake. Oh, well. I could have had a 3-4. But this would have drawn the cards. Still, that's a punt. That's frustrating. Dang. That's not even auto tapper. That's like the opposite of auto tapper. Auto tapper was trying to save me. Seems a little crazy, but I think I'll make them pay more for this and get my 2/2. Maybe they have counterspell too, but this makes it harder for some of the things they could draw. Oh, no, they probably have the mana for Crom, but they would have had the mana for Crom anyways. Can I steal Crom? No, that'd be dope though. I think I need to shut Crom down before they can start double spelling. I would have preferred to have that be one of the Betrayal of the Vault targets, but I'm not quite there yet. I'll return it to your hand. I mean, sure. That's the weakness of Stop Cold, is Tireless Rope Master and all the other bounce spells can deal with it. How aggressive am I feeling? Snakeskin Veil to... That's so aggressive, right? Yeah. Like I could have Snakeskin Veiled to keep it alive, but then if they have any counterspell or interaction, I'm in danger. Ooh, Visage Bandit as Crom, replacing Crom. That's pretty dope. That's pretty neat. We'll see if that's the play they go for, but I like it. Okay, Sandstorm Salvager. Hold open Snakeskin Veil. Hold open Archmage's Charm. I will probably charm the Visage Bandit. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe yes, maybe no. We'll see what they do. Oh, return both your card and my card to your hand. I will Archmage's Charm that. Although it is nice to make a... Yeah, I'll Archmage's. I'll counter that. Explosive Derailment, that's easy enough. Oh, I guess the point being I could have Phantom Interference that too. No, I like making it bigger. Now their attacks are bad. Now I will not counter the Visage Bandit? Or do I still? I think I don't anymore. Razzle Dazzler, that's fine. Stingerback Terror, ooh, nice. And yet, I could counter it pretty easily. So I think I gotta counter this one because whatever they Visage Bandit now I can kill. I would do Crom if I were you. Like, you don't know what I have in my hand, and it feels like getting a free, well, replacing your Crom is worth it. Is that what they're realizing? Yeah, nice. Of course, I have a reason I wanted you to make that play, but no. Well, that's, I mean, you hate to see it, right? You want people to play. We're here to play Magic, not punt. I will kill you two. And attack with you. I may be being too passive, like I said. This is my first. I was going to go up in front of people who can judge me, and I want them to find no stupid plays. But apparently, not apparently, very easy to have timidity be your stupid play. Jailbreak Scheme, if they cast something great without an ETB, Stingerback Terror, Liwa is something else they could do. What else would I be playing in that deck? Okay, what could you have? You could have an extra damage dealing spell, but what else could you have? There's no power pumps in blue and red. We're just gonna, and I'm fine if we trade. I'm not thrilled, but I'm fine. Oh, nice. I was just talking about how good that is. I totally forgot about Metamorphic Blast. Dang. They're gonna sacrifice a land. Okay. Well, I felt better. Now I feel worse. Oh, I didn't even realize this could pump up my spirit tokens. Okay, that's cool. Just realized Sandstorm Salvager also pumps up spirit tokens, so I'm going to stay back, counter if need be. I'm happy enough to let this bounce. I still have Archmage's Charm. Or Repulse as needed. Could repulse my own Sandstorm Salvager and make a thing. Crom. Second Crom. No. Counter target spell. Sorry. Razzle Dazzler. Okay, Patient Naturalist. This is definitely the play. Maybe get a land. Get land. I will hold back one more turn. Yeah. I don't know what I want to jailbreak scheme yet. Because I feel like if I do the Spring Splasher or the Razzle Dazzler, they'll just put it on the bottom. And neither of them are that good. Second Razzle Dazzler. Okay. Stop Cold. Interesting. Do I want to repulse if they're not doing anything? And the answer I think is no. Ooh, that's why I waited. Not really. It's not like getting extra lands out of my deck is that good. But I don't have any enchantment removal. I don't have anything that's power and toughness based. What are my win cons? Rise of Varmints is gone. Sandstorm Salvager has no tokens to work with. The 7/7, I have the 5/4. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. They have one land in the graveyard, meaning they've seen 8 lands. So in 17 cards, they have 9 lands. It's good for me. I also have a lot of lands left to see. I've seen 9 lands. So I have 7, so half my draws are lands, but we'll see. Free Strider Lookout might be able to do something about that. They have to have a double spell. You don't play this way otherwise. Failed Forwarding. Tapping the Patient Naturalist. I will return a Razzle Dazzler back to my hand, and I will put a land onto the battlefield. Yeah, Ordinary Tumblewag. I forgot about you. Okay, I will let Sandstorm Salvager, or rather I will chump with it, even though that hurts. To preserve my life total. If they're smart, they won't even play it this turn. Yeah, and well, there are multiple ways maybe to consider it. I won't say if they're smart, they wouldn't have done what they did, but I'm not sure I fully agree on their course of action. Let's jailbreak scheme one mode and make you go potentially on top. Spino's Overdale and Lone Shark. Okay, those are going to be good as well. And we'll keep the crime to continue thinning my deck of lands. Could have a card draw spell, but other than that, you're not double spelling this turn. Ooh. Bold. Pretty happy with that trade. I don't think I want to mill. I don't think I can afford to mill currently. No, but I need another blocker. So let's mill before I thin my deck of lands. Tough. Would have preferred the Paladin to be a draw. Armadillo and Tumblewag are my outs. Five cards. Well, we'll see. See how it goes. Armadillo, an early Armadillo could do it? Ooh, that's the opposite. Armadillo, Tumblewag, one more card. I don't remember. Okay. That's not how I wanted to draw. It's probably game. One imagines if they draw no creatures and I get the Armadillo, then I have a chance. Okay, well, 3-3. Deck wasn't that great, so I'm not shocked at this result. Felt like this is my last blue-green result too, so I've learned my lesson. We'll see, but I'm gonna try to pretty strongly avoid blue-green. Let's go through my whole deck, because why not? There we go. Last card, 7/7. They were at 4 life somehow. Then I could have razzle-dazzle or take it home, but as it is, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share any feedback, constructive commentary on what you'd like to see in the future. And like I said, 3-3, deck wasn't amazing. I'm gonna come back with a better draft, and we'll see if I have maybe I'll try to record the qualifier or the Arena Open tomorrow. So thank you, and bye.